Hey guys, this is xCandyAnna. I got my markers yesterday. These are Shinhan Touch Twin markers. They're the third, I guess you could say, generation. And they came in the mail yesterday. It took like about a week to come because I ordered them last Saturday. And I got me 168. It was a pack, and I'll put in the link, description where I bought them because it only cost $140 with free FedEx shipping for 168 markers. Okay, so these are the colors. Well, this is all the colors they have for Shinhan Touch Twin markers. So I basically got all of them except for fluorescent because I don't know if they were including that. So I got a bunch of, I got like 7 doubles, which were skin color, black, all the like major colors that you'd probably need an extra for. So these are all of them together. That's so many. Like this is me upgrading from only 29 Copic markers. And so 168 colors is definitely a lot more. These markers, I've already tested them out. They work just the same as Copic markers, and I'm going to be making another video comparing the Copics and these. Here are the colors so you can see. The only difference really between these two markers is that they don't have a brush end. See, this is what they look like. And it says touch 3 because it's a third, I guess, model of it. And it has a broad nib and it has a fine nib. So let me show you real quick. This is what the fine nib looks like. I know a lot of you think that Copics, the brush nib, are really good, which I actually liked a lot, but really these markers are really good for coloring, especially if you're like me and you are a manga art. Well, I'm not a manga artist, but beginner artist, I guess. And so these markers are really good. And the brush nib on the Copics is good for if you're wanting like those flick effects, but these blend just as well. They're actually really good, and with this many colors for 140, just for 72 of Chow's is $240 now. And so you have so many colors. I mean, if you're a beginner and you're thinking, oh, I have to get Copic because everybody else is getting Copic, because you see all these videos on Copics, which don't get me wrong, I love my Copics, but like they're already running out. I don't have the money to, because I mean, if you have the money, you might as well. I mean, if you're rich or you have good pay. But I am a high school student, so I mean, I can't afford to pay $240 for just 72, and then you want refills. So really, compared to Copics, these are practically the same. If anything, I think, in my opinion, they're kind of better because a fine nib, like, it's not so tiny. It's actually really good, and the ink flows out really well. So you cover just as much space as the brush nib on the Copics. And unless you really would need that flicking motion that you can make with the Copics, then you can have your, just stick with Copics. But they also have a new version of these with brushes. But I mean, those cost just the same as Copics, so I mean, you might as well get Copics. But these are like, I don't know if I can like focus on, but I haven't really like gotten used to coloring with these yet. But from what I've seen, they color just as well as Copics. My camera's not really looking clear. That was just, this is like my first experimenting. Like, I barely colored. That skin's messed up. Like, I tried doing like skin over there. I kind of messed up with the blender because I haven't used a blender yet. But if you're looking for cheaper than Copics and just exactly practically the same as Copics, then I'd get these. I mean, 140 free FedEx shipping, and this many colors is like the best you can get. So